The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
Thank you for joining us at WKLM 95.3 for Girls Division Semifinal Soccer from Coshocton at Hiland takes on Cambridge. Now here is Matt Croy.
Araceli, thank you from Stewart Field. The Hiland Lady Hawks, the 18th ranked team in Division 3, the top seed in this district, a record of 14-2-1. They've won 12 straight and trying to go for their 5th consecutive trip to the district championship. They're taking on the Cambridge Lady Bobcats with a record of 3-9-2. They've won 2 straight, the 5th seed in this district. They're trying to get back to the district finals for the first time since 2007. Stay tuned for the pregame show on WKLM.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving that persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season. Now that we're heading into the fall season, those tanning days have come to an end, right? Not if you go to the Beach Club Tanning Salon. At both their Millersburg and Berlin locations, they are continuing their monthly special where you can buy 1 month of unlimited tanning and share it with a friend, and buy 5 tanning passes and get 2 free. Don't forget that they have 2 great locations now on Glen Drive in Millersburg and on West Main Street in Berlin. Take advantage of the fall specials at the Beach Club Tanning Salon in Millersburg and Berlin.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
East Homes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Homes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Homes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires in Holmes and surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
It's time for Before the Kick, brought to you by Hauber's Insurance in Millersburg.
Are you covered? Hi, this is Larry Hobron from Hobron's Insurance Service in Millersburg and Sugar Creek. We don't believe in selling our customers the cheapest insurance coverage. We believe in selling you the right insurance coverage. At Hobron's Insurance Service, we won't sell you a minimum limits policy when you have a home or business to protect. We'll set you up a policy that offers you complete coverage for the long-term peace of mind. See our full list of services on our website at hobronsinsurance.com or call us at 674-9091 or 1-800-340-3767 for a complete insurance coverage quote.
And we'll also on Hiland Lady Hawks head soccer coach Connor Lee coming off that 12-0 win over Edison to move on to this district semifinal game. And for you, Connor, obviously one of those games where good to kind of get your feet wet tournament-wise and get a lot of girls in the scoring column in the first tournament game.
Yeah, it's a good confidence builder, a good way to start. And like you said, got everybody in to get some good minutes, and it's a great confidence builder for them.
Another terrific season for your girls. Now winners of 12 straight, haven't lost since September 6th. And look at the numbers this year. Your team scored 80 goals, allowing just 14. What's to kind of talk to you about not just the wins, but just the way they've played defense also on the offensive end throughout this year?
Yeah, it's been a slow build throughout the season, and the girls have really taken that challenge. And we had a bit of a slow start, but man, the momentum that they've had just as a testament to how hard they've been working, and they're all on the same page.
You mentioned slow build, not just the record, but you feel like this team is playing their best soccer at the right time of the year.
Yeah, I do. I really do. We're peaking when we need to be, and hopefully we can keep that momentum going here.
Taking on this Cambridge team tonight, and of course the new team you beat in the tournament trail last year. What do you expect them to see from Cambridge here this evening?
Yeah, I know they've got some really good individual talent, and expect another good game like it was last year. But we're ready for it.
Bottom line is this team's kind of had that focus, the game in and game out. That's what you can expect from their team, certainly here tonight, right?
Definitely, yeah. They're excited for the game, and we've had a good week of practice leading up to it, so they're definitely ready to go. Playing
here at Stewart Field and Coshocton. Of course, they have the turf here at Stewart Field. Do you like this surface there? I know you played here in the past.
Yeah, we have. Not the best memories the last couple of years here, but it's a great field. It's not the field's fault, for sure.
That's for sure. Now, you with this win number 15, that ties the most wins in school history in a single season. I know you have higher goals to go further in the tournament trail, but still, just from a program standpoint, to get that number 15 win, it has to be big also for the Hiland girls soccer.
Definitely, yeah. It's something for the girls to be proud of, but like you said, they've got bigger goals than that, but it's definitely something to add to the feather in the cap.
Anything else you're kind of looking for your team tonight? Just particular things you're looking for your team other than a win?
Yeah, first 5-10 minutes come out with intensity, set the tone for the rest of the game. Solid defense, and let that transition us into offense.
Connor, thanks for your time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Matt.
That's the voice of the Hiland Lady Hawks head soccer coach, Connor Lee.
Before the Kick has been brought to you by Hobron's Insurance in Millersburg.
If you're in need of a trusted commercial refrigeration expert, look no further than MRE Services in Baltic. Servicing Holmes, Wayne, Tuscarawas, and the surrounding area, MRE Services is a trusted source in the heating, cooling, refrigeration, and electrical contracting industries, and they provide 24-hour services to the area. MRE Services is your one-stop shop for contracting needs, both commercial and residential. Call for a quote today at 330-897-4869.
MRE, heating, cooling, and electrical.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
Are you looking for a new career? This is Adam Great from the Commercial and Savings Bank. Did you know that CSB has won the North Coast 99 Award 5 years in a row? We are proud to be recognized by ERC as one of Northeast Ohio's great workplaces for top talent. Being part of the CSB family has been a great experience for me, and I feel blessed to start my career here. Come see what makes us a great workplace and learn how you can join our team. For our current openings, visit our careers page at csb1.com. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal opportunity employer.
If you're looking for a fresh approach to pet nutrition, then it's time to go with exclusive at TMK Farm Service. Every exclusive formula is created with purposeful nutrition in mind and high-quality ingredients that are good for pets. How's exclusive different, you ask? Well, from exploring new and innovative ways to enrich the lives of pets, thorough research, quality assured and balanced nutrition, you can see why it's the perfect meal for your pet. Get exclusive at TMK Farm Service with 3 locations to serve you: Berlin, Sugar Creek, and New Bedford.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions Berlin, Ohio Real Estate and Contents Live Auction with online bidding on Monday, November 1st at 4 p.m. for contents and 5 p.m. for real estate. This beautiful, well-maintained property in the East Holmes School District includes 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 2-car garage with contents including the Waltman Pocket Watch and JD Riding Mower at 4889 Parkwood Drive, Millersburg. For more information, contact Pedro Guzman at 330-763-1424. That's the Coppin Realty and Auction Berlin, Ohio Real Estate and Contents Live Auction with online bidding on Monday, November 1st. Visit Coppin-Auctions.com. Stop in all this week for these great deals at Roadie's IGA Marketplace. Get boneless beef chuck roast for $4.79 a pound. Gerber's Chicken Lover's Choice for $3.59 a pound, and 5-pound bag of buttery Yukon Gold potatoes for $1.99 each. They also have pork shoulder western ribs for $1.99 a pound, bulk sausage for $2.99 a pound, boneless beef chuck steak for $4.99 a pound, and Nathan's all beef ranks for $3.99. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Roadie's IGA. With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting...
Last season, Hiland finished up at 10-6-4. They went all the way to the regional semifinals for the first time ever as they would fall to Columbus Academy out of Gahanna by a score of 1-0 in a shootout in that contest. And for Hiland, also throughout that tournament trail, began by getting the win over Sini Valley 7-0, also a 7-1 victory over Cambridge before the district semifinal victory over the Bishop Rosecrans 3-1 to advance on in tournament play. And for the Cambridge Lady Bobcats, of course, for them, they would defeat Coshocton 3-2 in the sectional tournament, then fell to Hiland to end their tournament run last year by a score of 7-1. As far as this season is concerned, Hiland a record of 14-2-1, and for the Lady Hawks, they have won 12 straight as their last loss all the way back on September 6th. That was to Worcester at the Riverview Showcase, 1-0. Also a 1-1 tie this year with Mansfield Christian in a 3-1 loss, their first game of the season, and home to Chippewa, and that's it. Other than that, all victories for Hiland, and they had that record of 14-2-1. They have averaged just over 4.5 goals per game while allowing just under 1 goal per contest as they have been dominant throughout this season. One more victory for Hiland would tie their most wins in a single season in school history for Lady Hawks soccer. And for Cambridge, they have a record of 3-9-2. They've won 2 straight with the 3-0 win over Edison on the road and then one over Coshocton in the last tournament game to get into this district semifinal matchup. As far as the tournament trail is concerned, this is the Division III Girls District Tournament Soccer for Hiland, the top seed in this district. They won their sectional title over the 8-seed Edison by a score of 12-0. And for Cambridge, they would, as the 5-seed, they would upset the 4-seed Coshocton by a score of 3-2 to capture their sectional title win. for Cambridge. They'll take on Hiland in the district semifinals. The winner moves on to the district championship game. That'll be this Saturday, right now scheduled for 11 a.m. against either the number 2 seed Bishop Rosecrans and the number 3 seed Steubenville Catholic Central. The Hiland boys, of course, play their district semifinal game. That'll be tomorrow night. Should Hiland boys and Hiland girls win, they both would be scheduled to play this Saturday at 11 a.m., and I'm told that would not happen. They would actually move the time to accommodate both of those teams for Saturday, so that time could be moved, but we know that the winner of this game, if Hiland does win, the girls, they will be playing this Saturday in that district championship game. Stay tuned. We'll have more to come on the pregame show after this on WKLM.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent, Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Many things can cause damage to your vehicle. A deer, another car, or that parking lot pole that came out of nowhere. Regardless, your ride needs to be repaired. And Finish Line Auto Body is the place to go. Finish Line will help pay your insurance deductible. That's right, Finish Line will pay up to $500. You could get your vehicle repaired while paying $0 out of pocket. Call or visit the Finish Line Auto Body Customer Care Center for details. Located on State Route 83, across from Pomerane Hospital in Millersburg.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421 or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
It's never too early to start thinking about Christmas, and at the jewelry store, we are well stocked for your Christmas shopping needs. Hi, this is Sue Spieler, and what could be better this Christmas than a birthstone bracelet that you can find right here in my showroom. With your choice of birthstones, you can add to go along with our matching necklaces and earrings for a great gift this Christmas. What else, you ask? How about our selection of new diamond hoop earrings and stackable fashion rings? Shop early for Christmas at the jewelry store, 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg.
This is Jim Smucker, president of Kime in downtown Charm, Ohio. When you're getting ready for guests to arrive, a natural thing you might do is clean the house. At Kime, we carry the Serena vacuum cleaner. It uses water to catch dust and dirt, which keeps dust from spreading. This is extra helpful if you have allergies. Serena also makes an espresso machine for after your guests arrive. When you think Kime, think lumber plus so much more, including everything you need to build a house and fill it with memories. Visit us at KimeHome.com or stop by today. Share memories this season with Serena. Get yours at Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Are you having ongoing issues with your flat or low slope roof? MEB Systems of Sugar Creek specializes in flat or low slope roofs and has been serving the community and beyond since 1977. Whether it's tracking down or resolving a persistent leak, you are in need of a complete roof replacement, or you have a new build, MEB Systems will strive to find the best solution for you. They believe if a job is worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems Incorporated today at 330-852-4333 and visit them online at mebsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all Holmes County athletes a safe and healthy season.
Virtually everyone dreams of being their own boss. If you're dreaming of starting a business, let us help you make that dream come true. This is Paula Aron from the Kilbuck Savings Bank. A business startup loan can be daunting, but our lenders simplify the process. They explain the steps and are with you every step of the way. Your goals become our goals as we craft a business loan that's just right for you. Start making your business dreams come true. The Kilbuck Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You can go.
And just finishing up with the national anthem, we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the Cambridge Lady Bobcats, starting for them will be junior midfielder Riley Krupper. Also starting for Cambridge will be senior defender Shayla Price and junior midfielder Renee Hupp. Also starting for Cambridge will be junior defender Elizabeth Gonzalez, along with senior forward, that's Zoe Cahoon. Also for the Bobcats, going to be a sophomore defender Destiny Garcia, along with freshman midfielder Chloe Saracen and senior defender Sydney Thompson, along with the senior midfielder Zakiah Gibson, and junior defender, that's Maggie Karna, along with the senior goalkeeper, and that is Jenna Murray. For Cambridge, a record of 3-9-2. They've won 2 straight. They're the 5 seed in this district, and they're trying to get back to the district championship game for the first time since 2007. That year they actually lost to Coshocton 5-0 in that district title game. For Hiland, the Lady Hawks starting for them this evening is going to be the junior defender Kylie Lapp, along with the senior defender Alex Weaver. Also for Hiland, starting tonight will be the sophomore forward Lydia Mast and junior forward Kate Coppin, junior midfielder Lydia Weaver, and also senior forward Paige Gertz, sophomore forward Emily Gingrich. Also for Hiland, going to be junior defender Bryn Coyle, along with senior forward Kate Boddicker, and also starting will be sophomore defender Mallory Stutzman. And for the Lady Hawks, it'll be junior goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Hiland with a record of 14-2-1 is the top seed in this district. They are also ranked 18th in Division III in girls soccer. They've won 12 straight. Hiland, with one more win, they'll tie the most single wins in a single season in school history, and also trying to get back to the district championship game for a 5th consecutive year. Winner of this game will take on either the number 2 seed Bishop Rosecrans or the number 3 seed Stimble Catholic Central this Saturday, right now scheduled for 11 a.m. I'll take another break, come back with the opening kick right after this on WKLM.
If you're thinking about retiring, you probably have a lot of questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You are ready for retirement, but are your finances? I'm Rob Huvis with Edward Jones Investments in Millersburg. Let's work together to help ensure that your finances can keep up with your own needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by my office at 212 North Washington Street. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Village Motors, we take great pride in our product, and we have 2 new models in stock that we're very excited about. Hi, this is Deke Miller, and the full-size Ford Bronco has finally arrived. It is built Ford tough, and it just screams Bronco when you look at it. The Jeep Wrangler will now have a great competitor for years to come. It is the real deal, and you need to see it and drive it for yourself. Also, the Grand Cherokee Extended Length L model has arrived. The first 3rd seat option for the Grand Cherokee, it combines luxury and off-road capability with the ability to carry 7 passengers. Stop out soon to see the Bronco and the Grand Cherokee L at Village Motors in Millersburg.
When it comes to service of your farm equipment, your one-stop shop should be at Buckeye Farm and Garden. In their full-service garage, they can work on any construction tractor, farm equipment, or fleet service. And check out their shop for their selection of construction and farm equipment to rental equipment. Buckeye Farm and Garden will try to get you what you need to get the job done. Whether it's farm equipment, parts, or service, stop by Buckeye Farm and Garden, located off State Route 39 between Millersburg and Berlin. Check them out at BuckeyeFarmandGarden.com or call 674-0456. Buckeye Farm and Garden, your farm equipment connection.
is being video live streamed, so you can check that out on the WKLM Facebook page and also on our YouTube page. If you search for that, that is courtesy of Claxon Communications. Casey Claxon running the board tonight for the video stream, and also Lydia Brady and Emma Merriman will be working the cameras for tonight's video stream. So again, you can watch the full video of this broadcast on our Facebook page, also on the WKLM YouTube page if you search for that, as well as, of course, on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Araceli Candle back at the WKLM Sports Central along with Brandon Bencher, also helping bringing this game on the radio as well as the internet as well for this evening. Reminder also, tomorrow night we'll have boys Division III District Semifinal Soccer. The Hiland Hawks, they'll be taking on Tusky Valley from Sandy Valley. That also will be video live stream courtesy of Claxon Communications on Facebook and YouTube. So make sure you check that out tomorrow night. Airtime approximately 6:10. Game time 6:30 tomorrow night on Facebook, YouTube, also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. So again, full video coverage for tonight as well as for tomorrow night's soccer contest. Again, the winner of this game will move on to the district championship game this Saturday. That is against either the 2-seed Bishop Rosecrans or the number 3 seed Stouffville Catholic Central, right now scheduled for 11 a.m. If I mentioned before, if the Hiland girls and boys both win their district semifinal matchups, they'll be playing scheduled for 11 o'clock on Saturday, both their games, so they'll have to move one of those times to kind of accommodate both schools. So we'll have to wait on that to see how things play out as far as the times are concerned for this Saturday. But we'll have both those games certainly on WKLM for this Saturday's district championship games. Reminder of today's first kick being brought to you by Finish Line Auto Body of Millersburg. Call Brooks at 330-674-1483 and find out how you can have up to $500 of your deductible paid. Don't let the insurance companies tell you where to fix your car, your body shop. Finish Line Auto Body on the north end of Millersburg. Just about ready to get things underway from Stewart Field in Coshocton. Of course, Turf Field, as most tournament venues are the case here at this time of year, getting to the district tournament games and beyond. And you kind of saw why last night with the rain-plagued night, really poured down rain all night long in last night's West Holmes Tri-Valley girls tournament game. That's not been the case today, thankfully. But obviously, if you don't have turf field, then you're probably still feeling the effects of the rain from the day before. So good to be playing on this turf surface here for this district semifinal soccer matchup. Hiland wearing their black jerseys, black shorts, white numerals, and black socks. And for Cambridge, their white jerseys, also their blue numerals, and also their blue shorts and white socks as well. Just about ready as the official walks inside the midfield circle. And Hiland will make that Cambridge will have the first kick. Zoe Cahoon, the senior forward, will get things started when the whistle is blown. There it is. And Cambridge has the ball as the Lady Bobcats going from left to right offensively in this first half of action. Just underway in girls Division III district semifinal soccer, but stolen away just like that by Hiland initially off the foot of Paige Gertz. Now deflected away for Cambridge on that pass. Goes near side to Chloe Saracen and works it back near midfield. Past the 50-yard line. Now stolen away by Highland's Kylie Lapp. Her pass ricochets now to the near sideline. Gets it over to Alex Weaver into the offensive end. Now with it for Hiland, Paige Gertz working it from left to right. Inside the box, Gertz with it near the box. Lobs her kick, who's sailing near the goalpost, but just over the goalpost. And nice kick attempt on that kick by Gertz. On her shot attempt, it'll be a goal kick the other way for Cambridge. And obviously, Hiland's going to like their chances to get very many opportunities like that. Of course, Hiland defeated Cambridge last year, 7-1 in tournament play. They knocked the Lady Bobcats out of tournament contention a season ago. Ball sit away on the kick, knocked back down, and corral now for Cambridge and Riley Krupper. She gets her kick to the far side, intercepted by Hiland. That time chased down by Emily Gingrich. Gingrich works it to the far sideline, has it knocked away. Ball lob kick now bounces to that far side touch area and chased down by the Lady Hawks. Instead, it'll go across that touch. Hiland's going to have this throw. Throw in by Lydia Mass. Bounces down that far side of the field. Chased down defensively by Renee Hupp for Cambridge. Stolen away by Hiland. That pass goes inside the box. Little cross opportunity in front of the net. Knocked away now to the left wing. Kick by Gertz. Rolls just wide left for the goalpost. Is scooped up by the goalkeeper, and that is Jenna Murray. Murray will get set to punt it away. And does so in a bouncer back near the midfield circle. And here's the kick by Cambridge, working it back near midfield. With it is Riley Krupper, and the junior will race it across the midfield line. Goes to the near sideline on the Cambridge offensive end. Her kick, cross, goes near to the top of the box. And now stolen away by the Lady Hawks. Good defender playing on that kick back near the midfield circle by Mallory Stutzman. Now cut off by Cambridge. Here's the kick now near the midfield line by Lydia Mass for Hiland. Inside the midfield circle goes to Lydia Weaver. Stolen away back near midfield. Mass tries to get to it. She'll not get it back into the offensive end. Hiland has it down to Alex Weaver offensively. Races it into the offensive end. Now to Gingrich. Works it right wing. Her kick near the net going to be scooped up easily by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Decided to go for the long shot just outside of the box. Murray there to scoop it up off the turf. And she'll put it away now. 2 shots on goal for Hiland. 2 keeper saves by Cambridge. And that punt goes back near midfield. And corralled here by Cambridge's Riley Crupper. Stolen away by Hiland. With the steal that time is Lydia Weaver. Weaver works it down the near sideline. Knocked away from her. Rolls across that touch. They'll be off the foot of Riley Crupper. The win goes for Hiland. Lydia Weaver lobs it down the near side of the field. Giving chase after the ball. Paige Gertz to the near side corner. Knocked away across the touch, though, by Cambridge's Sydney Thompson, the senior defender. Hiland again has this throw about 5 yards away from that near side corner. Paige Gertz to throw it in for Hiland. Scoreless game, 36-53 and counting in the first half. Gertz is looking. And finally lobs a pass as it bounces it inside that box. Knocked away to the left wing. There to intercept is Alex Weaver. Weaver with her cross inside the box near the net. And there's a shot to the back of the net and a goal for the Hiland Lady Hawks. Nice cross inside that box and found her teammate. They're cutting in for Hiland to get that goal. And Hiland will take a 1-0 lead. That's off the foot of Hiland's Emily Gingrich. And Gingrich gives Hiland the early lead, 1-0 with 36-38 to play in this first half. Emily Gingrich off the assist from Paige Gertz. And Hiland, the third shot on goal, and they'll cash it in. 1-0 Hiland early on into this first half. And now Hiland will keep things going as play resumes. And that kick on the steal by the Lady Hawks goes into the offensive end. Over to Gertz, knocked away back near midfield. Now intercepted by Riley Crupper. Crupper has it. Tries to shield Alex Weaver from getting the ball. Crupper now will send her kick across the midfield line there to intercept immediately as Mallory Stutzman for Hiland. Rolls her pass, goes to the far side. Chased down by Lydia Mass. Mass will keep it in play just in front of that far side touch. Her kick deflected across the touchline. That'll be off of Cambridge's Renee Hupp. 1-0 Hiland with 36 minutes to play in this first half of action. That throw in by Mass goes into the offensive end. And Hiland with it with Gingrich rolling that back near that 30-yard line. And battling for the ball. Cambridge will steal at that time with Zoe Cahoon working it back near that midfield line. The kick finally sent away by Destiny Garcia. She's down defensively by Hiland. To that near side touch area. The kick off the foot of Bryn Coyle. Over to Kylie Lapp, back to Coyle. Her pass going to be trying to corral at that time Lydia Weaver, but stolen away by Zoe Cahoon. Cahoon's kick goes to the far side of the field on the Cambridge offensive side. Bit too strong on the kick to Zakiah Gibson, and finally goes across that touchline. Hiland's going to have this throw about midway into their defensive end on the far side of the field. Ball thrown in back near the midfield line. Kick by Boddicker, goes rolling inside the midfield circle now to Alex Weaver. Weaver works it near side of the field. Knocks her kick into the Hiland offensive end now. A wide open Paige Gertz has it on the left wing. Gertz inside the box. Her cross near the net going to be through the hands of the goalkeeper and finally tapped into the back of the net. Gertz with that kick. And also stepping in there to get a foot on the ball as well, I think. As the ball was tapped in, Hiland taking a 2-0 lead with 34:51 to play in this first half. Right around that ball also was Kate Kaufman, but couldn't quite tell if she got a foot on that ball or not. Either way, Hiland does have a 2-0 lead, and they are going to award that goal to Kate Kaufman. Again, Gertz had the initial kick, and the ball got through the hands of goalkeeper Jenna Murray, and Kaufman was right there as the ball was rolling right behind her, and Kaufman made sure of it. She got her foot on it just enough to bat that in to get the goal for the Hiland Lady Hawks. So credit that to Kate Kaufman, and Hiland now takes a 2-0 lead. So the Hawks have struck early and often already in this first half with this 2-0 advantage. Paige Gertz on the assist on both of those goals, one on by Emily Gingrich and the other by Kate Kaufman now. Winner of this game moves on to the district championship this Saturday, right now scheduled for 11 a.m., and against either the 2-seed Bishop Rosecrans or the 3-seed Steubenville Catholic Central. Waiting to kind of resume play here at Stewart Field. There is the whistle. Cambridge will have this kick. Ball sent high in the air. The kick by Destiny Garcia inside the midfield circle. Alex Weaver will knock it down. Now corralled by Cambridge on that kick by Riley Crupper. Her kick knocked off the foot of Shayla Price. Ricochets to the far side. Chased down now by Lydia Mast. Mast with a kick down back near midfield to Emily Gingrich. Double team. Knocked away from her. And now corralled again on the kick. But sent back inside that midfield circle. Garcia will intercept for Cambridge. She'll back it up. Garcia looking for some room. Knocks her kick into the offensive end. It'll be cut off again by Brendan Coyle, who knocks it down. Now stolen back away by Zoe Cahoon for Cambridge. Back near midfield. That kick set up in the air on the kick that time by Sydney Thompson. Some contact also with Alex Weaver. And it'll be a foul called on Hiland. So direct kick for Cambridge. Their first of this first half. Placed that ball just ahead of that 50-yard line. With just under 34 minutes to play in the first half. Hiland already a 2-0 lead over Cambridge. Lining the kick up for the Lady Bobcats. That's going to be sophomore defender Destiny Garcia. Garcia with the kick. Lobs it high in the air, middle of the field, knocked down by Alex Weaver. Now to Kate Boddicker. And whistle going to be blown in the process. I believe some contact called on Cambridge as Weaver's kind of shaken up after that play. So it'll be a foul on Cambridge. Highland's going to have a direct kick. Weaver kind of gingerly walking off to the far sideline, able to walk off on her own power, but kind of walking slowly to that far sideline, so she will check out for Hiland. So Alex Weaver will check out. And checking in for the Lady Hawks is going to be freshman in Kaylin Miller. Here's the kick by Brenton Coyle as play resumes, lobs it up in the air, inside the midfield circle, knocked down. Battling for possession of that ball is Kate Coppin. Now goes to Kaylin Miller. Another push called on Cambridge at midfield. Direct kick for Hiland will be their second, right at that 50-yard line. 2-0 Hiland lead with 33-17 in counting first half. Coyle lobs it to the middle of the field into the Hiland offensive end. There's a header by Cahoon. Knocked back near that 35-yard line off the foot of Riley Crupper. And trying to steal the ball away, Lydia Weaver. She'll get to it. She's double teamed. Weaver for Hiland gets the pass off to Coppin. Knocked away off the foot of Sydney Thompson. Coppin gets back to it. Pass goes to Gertz on the left wing. Offensively for Hiland. Gertz inside the box. Works it in. Gets her shot off. Going to be ricocheted in front of the net. And deflected outside of that box. Good defender play by Cambridge that time. Now the left wing back to Gertz again. Gertz looking for some room. Around one defender. Cut off along the goal line. Backs it up to the near side corner. Gertz still with the ball. Lobs her across, goes into the hands of goalkeeper Jenna Murray, and bounded out of her hands, but finally grabs the ball after that second opportunity as it bounces off to that turf, and now she'll punt it away. Seen the ball slip out of her fingers a couple of times here in this first half, and now punts it back near midfield. And Hiland there to get to it. Brendan Coyle will chase it down near that 40-yard line, and now intercepted by Riley Crupper, stolen back away by Hiland's Lydia Weaver. Her pass knocked high in the air by Destiny Garcia as it bounces across that touch. Hiland's going to have this throw. 2-0 Hiland, 32 minutes to play, first half. That throw in by Kylie Lapp. Gets it over to Kaylin Miller, knocked across the touch by Cambridge. Lapp will throw it in once again to Gertz. Gertz's pick, knocked away by Garcia at midfield, intercepted by Brendan Coyle. Coyle's pass goes inside the midfield circle to Kate Boddicker. Boddicker, nifty footwork as gets her pass off to the far side. Knocked back the other direction. Inside that midfield circle, now corralled by Zoe Cahoon. Knocks her kick into the Cambridge offensive end. Goes rolling to the near sideline, and finally will roll near that touch line. And goes across the touch. Hiland's going to have this throw. And again, Kylie Lapp on the Hiland defensive end, near that 10-yard line or so. 2-0 Lady Hawks. That throw in near side goes to Kayla Miller, but knocked away instead by Crupper as it bounces inside the box, but easily grabbing it off the bounce is goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. First time she's gotten a chance to corral the ball. Easily away for the net, and she'll punt it away. A couple bounces near that 40-yard line. Knocked down by Kaylin Miller. Tries to control it. She'll get a foot on that ball. It lobs it inside the circle to Kate Boddicker. Her pass to Kate Coppin into the offensive end. Now stolen back away by Cambridge on that kick. Working that ball, stolen away again by the Lady Hawks. Coppin's pass goes to Boddicker. Boddicker pass one defender. Gets her pass off back to Coppin near the top of the box. She'll back it up. Gets a pass off now right wing. Gingrich will work it inside the box. Hair cross. Going to be a diving grab by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Good job by Murray that time. The step in front of that and corral it on the kick. Ball punted high in the air inside that midfield circle. A header by Hiland's Lydia Weaver to the far side. To Mast. Now off the foot of Mallory Stutzman at midfield. Rolls her pass to Gingrich to the far sideline. Her pass goes to Lydia Mast. Mast will work it down that far sideline. Tries to keep it in play. Can't quite do so as it rolls across that touch. Throw in for the Lady Bobcats. About 10 minutes into this first half in Hiland. They are in command, up 2-0. Always getting that critical to get that early lead in tournament play, especially in soccer. Hiland has been able to do that. And ball to the direction of Destiny Garcia. Garcia tries to control it, does so, works it into the midfield circle, working that against Kaylin Miller. Her kick going to be knocked high in the air the other way by Mallory Stutzman. Her kick bounces to the far sideline where it's chased down by Emily Gingrich offensively for Hiland. Gingrich, her kick inside the box, knocked back across the touchline by defender Shayla Price. And now Hiland's going to have this throw. And they'll have it about 10 yards shy of that far side corner on the Hiland offensive end. Goals by Emily Gingrich and Kate Kaufman in this first half have given Hiland a 2-0 advantage. That throw-in goes over to Alex Weaver. Weaver, who was shaken up earlier, is back in, so good sign there for Hiland that she's able to step back onto the field. That throw-in knocked back across the touchline, throw-in again. Going to be off the foot of Shayla Price. Knocked high in the air near the top of the box. That kick off the foot of Paige Gertz near the net can be grabbed by goalkeeper in Jenna Murray. Good opportunity then for Hiland. Their 8th shot on goal. The 5th keeper saved by Murray. Murray will punt it away near side of the field. Directs it over to Riley Crupper. She'll control it. Crupper working it against Kylie Lapp. Knocked away from her. Crupper chases it back down. Pass goes to Garcia inside the circle. Back to Crupper. Give and go into the Cambridge offensive end. Here's centering pass. We cut off by Mallory Stutzman. And now chased down on the far side by Gonzalez to the far end. With it, that kick. Go over to Garcia. And cut off again on the kick by Lydia Mast to the far side of the field. And now corralled by Alex Weaver for Hiland. Weaver with it. Knocks it across the midfield line. Chasing after the ball will be Kate Coppin. Coppin's kick near the top of the box to Paige Gertz. Gertz will knock it near the net. Gets another foot on it. Wide open net. Now her kick goes to the left corner of the net, and it will be a goal. Goalkeeper Jenna Murray trying to play a more aggressive play. She came to the top half of the box with no other defender around, and really the only play she had. And once Gertz managed to get around her, she really had a wide open look at that net, and Gertz will cash it in. 3-0 Hiland, 28 minutes to play in the first half. We're going to take a timeout. This is District Semifinal Soccer on WKLM.
Get financial solutions when you need it from Dave Stayball Financial Services. After winning 6 state championships as a head basketball coach, Dave Stayball knows that planning, preparation, and hard work can lead to success. And the same can be applied to your financial future. Whether you are a young adult, individual, family, or a business, Dave Stayball Financial Services will establish financial goals and income protection. Contact Dave Stayball Financial Services at 893-1900, located at 4585 State Route 39, Millersburg. Securities offered through ON Equity Sales Company, member FINRA SIPC.
Play resumes after Gertz got the 3rd goal of the game for Hiland. Now they're Paige Gertz back on the offensive end inside the box. On the attack, near the goal line. Gertz looking for a cross, and she'll get the cross off, knocked to the back of the net by Kate Kaufman for the goal. Are they going to call an offsides call? Might be calling that, seeing that she went just across that goal line before that kick was taken. So I think that's going to be the case, and Cambridge is going to get a break on that one, and they'll get a chance to kick this ball away. But Hiland with that 3-0 lead with 27 minutes to play in this first half. Hiland coming in as the top seed, the 18th ranked team in Division III, a record of 14-2-1. They've won 12 straight, have not lost since September 6th. Cambridge at 3-9-2 as the 5 seed. They've won 2 straight. That kicks it away, knocked down by Hiland's Kaylin Miller. Now stolen away by Garcia. Garcia, she's been active for Cambridge in this first half. Pass goes to Crupper. And that kick sent away now by Bren Coyle. Knocked down again by Cambridge. The kick inside the circle. And chased down by the Lady Hawks on that kick over to Lydia Weaver. Weaver works it near sideline. Her pass at midfield now corralled by Kylie Coppin into the offensive end. Give and go from Kate Coffin back to Kylie Coppin into the Hiland offensive side. Kylie on that left wing. Knocked away from her by Crupper. There to get to it. Kylie Lapp for Hiland. Works it near side, near that left wing area of the penalty box. Back near the goal line. And now Lapp backs it up. Gets a pass off left wing that Kylie Coppin knocked back to the near sideline. And it'll go across the touch off of Cambridge. And Hiland's going to have this throw. Kylie Lapp will lob it in. Now to Kylie Kaufman on that left wing. Kaufman's kick bounces it near the top of the box. Knocked high in the air. Off the foot of Cambridge. Knocked up in the air again as it takes a bounce near that 20-yard line. Header by Kaylin Miller. Left wing Kylie Kaufman. Past one defender. Her kick inside the box. And the in traffic and a diving grab. Actually corralled by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Got the low grounding kick on the turf. Got through traffic, and Murray's able to snag it, and she'll now punt it away. She'll punts it back inside that midfield circle, knocked down. Off the foot of the near side, the kick inside that midfield line. Knocked up in the air. As trying to get a foot on that ball was Lydia Weaver for Hiland. Finally, a whistle is going to be blown. And call that foul on Hiland. Direct kick for Cambridge. It'll be their second. Remember, this game is being video live streamed courtesy of Claxon Communications, their team of Casey Claxon, Lydia Brady, and Emma Merriman, providing video tonight on the WKLM Facebook page. And also, if you search for the WKLM YouTube page, you can also see it on YouTube as well. Of course, we're always on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Thanks back to Araceli Candle and Brandon Benter back at the studio for that. That kick, the top of the box is knocked back near the midfield line. Now Hiland has it the other way, into the offensive end. Here's the kick near the top of the box. Will be cut off. Now to Kaylin Miller. Miller's kick rolls near the net and grabbed easily by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. And now a whistle going to be blown by the official on that play. Going to call foul on Cambridge. So Hiland's going to have an opportunity here for a direct kick after their 10th shot on goal tonight. Place the ball just outside of the box. Cambridge will form that wall. So Hiland another opportunity on the kick here, as I believe it will be Kaylin Miller on the kick. She'll try to lob it over that wall. Here's the whistle. Here's the kick. Lobs it over the wall. Takes a bounce near the net. Can be off the foot of Coppin. Knocked to the back of the net, and it's a goal finally by the Hiland Ladyhawks again. Coppin got a foot on that ball initially, and then knocked in from that right side corner. And Hiland will take a 4-0 advantage. That comes with a 22:51 to play in this first half of action. 4-0 Hiland here in this first half. And the play will resume. And here is Kylie Coppin on that left wing on the other end. Knocked across the touch by Cambridge. And now Kylie Lapp will have the throw. Lobs it now left wing. I believe that last kick, Krista Miller, one that maybe got a foot on that ball to finally knock it into the net. That cross goes near the top of the box. And chase down here on the kick goes to Alex Weaver. Her kick in traffic deflected out to Krista Miller, who sails her kick, goes wide left past the goalpost. It'll be a goal kick for Cambridge the other direction. Their third goal kick of this first half. I mentioned that last goal. After that direct kick, it was Kay Coppin got a foot on that ball, and I believe it was Kristen Miller who eventually knocked it in. And again, Hiland, regardless of 4-0 advantage. Goalkeeper Jenna Murray now with the kick. And she'll lob it up in the air. Takes a bounce near that 35-yard line or so, knocked down. She's down on the kick near side, knocked up in the air back near that midfield circle. And the teenagers there to get a foot on it. Zoe Cahoon knocks it near side, intercepted by Brent Coyle. Inside the midfield circle, goes right past Alex Weaver. She's down on the far side of the field for the Ladyhawks. And Rihanna Lease to the far end, knocked away. Chased down by Mallory Stutzman defensively now for Hiland. Near the Hiland defensive end near that 20-yard line. Stutzman rolls it back near midfield, cut off again by Cambridge. And that ball rolls back to the direction of Zoe Cahoon, knocked up in the air on the header, back near that midfield circle. And now Corral near side over to Riley Crupper. Lobs her kick near that 35-yard line. And now Corral here for Cambridge. With that kick, Cahoon, sliding kick, can be chased down by Bryn Coyle. Her kick inside the midfield circle will be cut off now by Jenny Young. Young knocked up in the air by Kaylin Miller. Sent back across inside the midfield circle by Hiland. On the kick by Alex Weaver. And a push called on Cambridge there inside the midfield circle. Direct kick for Hiland will be their third of the first half. 4-0 Hiland, 21-18 and counting in the first half of action. Bryn Coyle will have this kick. And she'll knock it away. Into the Hiland offensive end, knocked up in the air, knocked down by Alex Weaver. And pass to the far side of the field by Kaylin Miller. Kristen Miller chasing after that ball. Tries to keep it in play. She does so. Now the officials waving the flag as if it went across that touchline. So it will be a throw-in instead, I believe, for Hiland with just under 21 minutes to go in this first half. Nearing the halfway mark of the first half, and Hiland has already scored 4 goals. They have a 4-0 lead. Emily Gingrich, Kate Coppin, Paige Gertz, and Krista Miller with all goals in this first half. Ball thrown in, goes over to Alex Weaver. Weaver back over to Miller, knocked up in the air by Cambridge on a header by Lydia Mass for the Lady Hawks. Trying to keep it in play, chased down by Highland's Alex Weaver to the far side corner. Works it near the goal line and knocked away from her across the goal line. And that's going to be off of who? Official blowing the whistle. And it'll be, looks like a goal kick the other way for Cambridge. So this will be their 4th goal kick of this first half. Winner again moving on to the district championship game this Saturday against either the 2-seed Bishop Rosecrans or the 3rd seed Steubenville Catholic Central. Ball set away on the kick, knocked down. Intercepted again by the Lady Hawks and Lydia Weaver. Her kick going to be cut off by Cahoon back near midfield. Chased down by Riley Krupper. Krupper works at her pass, goes to Garcia. That ball going to be knocked down by Kylie Lapp. Garcia lobs it up in the air. Goes off of Bryn Coyle, rolls her pass inside the midfield circle. Now corralled by Alex Weaver. Her pass far side to Lydia Mast. Mast works it. Gets a pass off in front of the midfield circle now to Boddicker. Boddicer's strong kick into the offensive end. She's after Kylie Coppin, who breaks free inside the box. Coppin past one defender. Now Garcia steps in front of her. Good play by Garcia defensively. Battling for the ball with Kylie Coppin. Garcia has it. She'll race it down the near sideline. Garcia's kick goes off of her teammate in Riley Krupp. Knocked down. Krupp gets a foot on it. Knocks it back inside the midfield circle. She'll find Zoe Cahoon. Chased down defensively again by Bryn Coyle for Hiland. Pass over to Lydia Mast. Now over to Highland's Lydia Weaver. Weaver inside the midfield circle. WKLM. And it's into the offensive end. The ball knocked back in the midfield line by Shayla Price. Now corralled by Highland's Kylie Lapp. Lapp works it near that 35-yard line. Now back near midfield to Kate Boddicker. Boddicker kick in front of the midfield circle. And over to Alex Weaver. She'll find teammate Maya Miller. Now into the offensive end. Hiland has it kicked by Krista Miller. Bounces it wide left and across the goal line. It was for Hiland. Maya Miller working it near the top of the box. Found her teammate Krista Miller open on that right side, on that right wing. Had an open look at it, but a bit wide on that kick. So a goal kick for Cambridge will be their 5th goal kick of this first half. 4-0 Hiland. Just under 18 minutes to play in the first half. Again, this game being video live stream, courtesy of Claxon Communications, both on the WKLM Facebook page and also on YouTube. So you can catch full video of tonight's broadcast by going there. Of course, you can also listen on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Ball lobbed from midfield by Highland's Alex Weaver, where it goes near the top of the box and easily scooped up by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. The senior will punt it away as it bounces inside that midfield circle. That'll be a header by Lydia Weaver. Knocked off the foot of Bryn Coyle, chased down and cut off by Zoe Cahoon. Now for Cambridge, that pass goes to the far side. Saracen will chase it down. And working it in the far end of the field, and a kick by Bryn Eubanks. Her kick going to be stolen away by Alex Weaver. Gets it over to Lydia Weaver. Back to Alex Weaver. And cut off again by Eubanks. Stolen away by a Weaver again. And Eubanks with that kick inside the midfield circle. Now to Lydia Weaver, who works it offensively for Hiland. Lydia Weaver with the kick now to the offensive end. Chased down by Maya Miller on the right wing. And going away from that net, and a nice diving grab on that left wing is goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Good aggressive play by her to come near that outside part of the box to dive on top of that ball. Punts it away. Stolen away to midfield by Hiland. That kick goes to the near sideline. Chased down and intercepted by Garcia for Cambridge. Garcia's kick near side of the field. Lobs it back near midfield. Bounces across the touch. And it will be a throw-in for Hiland. McRoy alongside with you, and Araceli Candle, and also Brandon Betcher back at WKLM Sports Central on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And again, Claxon Communications, the team of Casey Claxon, running the board for the video stream tonight, and also Lydia Brady and also Emma Merriman working the cameras tonight for the video stream tonight on Facebook and also YouTube. Throw in at midfield goes to Kate Boddicker, and now over to Emily Gingrich. Her pass cut off. Kick near midfield goes to Riley Cropper. Her kick going to be knocked down by Kaylin Miller. Now to Boddicker. Centering pass by Boddicker. Gets it over to Kate Kaufman. Kaufman in front of the midfield circle down to Kaylin Miller. Knocks it far sideline to Lydia Brady. Lydia Mass, excuse me. And back near that midfield line. Wrong Lydia. Now Hiland has it offensively near the top of the box. Here's Boddicker. Knocks it inside the box. Couple bounces. Goes wide right of the goal post. A diving grab by goalkeeper Jenna Murray near that goal line. It's a bit wide on the shot, and Murray able to pounce on top of it. She'll punt it away. Goes sailing high in the air as it bounces near that midfield circle. And now corralled by Lydia Mass, chased down at midfield by Chloe Saracen. Rolls her kick into the offensive end. Garcia with it into the offensive side, chased down by Mallory Stutzman defensively for Hiland. Her kick, intercepted. Now pass near that 35-yard line over to Zoe Cahoon. Knocked up in the air. And it's going to be a knock back down by Mallory Stutzman. Again, off the foot of Cahoon as it bounces near the top of the box. No Cambridge player around that ball after that initial kick and grabbed easily by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Off of that bounce. And she'll punt it away on bouncer to the near sideline. Chased down by Kylie Lapp as it bounces inside that midfield circle. Off the foot of Shayla Price for Cambridge. Price trying to corral it, stolen away instead on the kick by Lydia Weaver to the offensive end. Strong kick going after the ball for Hiland was Emily Gingrich, but couldn't quite trace it down before goalkeeper Jenna Murray was able to corral it. She'll punt it away as it bounces to the near sideline. Gets it over to Destiny Garcia. She's working against Emily Gingrich. Garcia has it. Gets a pass off now to Riley Cropper, who lobs her kick into the Cambridge offensive side. Brent Coyle there to get to it. Knocks it back in midfield to Kate Boddicker. Boddicker had it taken away. Now corralled by Emily Gingrich for Hiland. She'll be pushed. And a direct kick for Hiland now coming up. It'll be their fourth direct kick of the first half. Hiland is up 4-0, 13:30 and counting in the first half of action. Girls Division III District Semifinal Soccer from Stewart Field in Coshocton. Kick lobbed in the air by Kylie Lapp. Ricochets back the other way, back near midfield off Lydia Mast. And now chased down inside the circle by Zoe Cahoon. Her pass goes near side over to Zoe Caldwell for Cambridge. Now corralled by Riley Cropper. Cropper has it. Her centering pass goes off the back leg of Chloe Saracen and knocked back into the Hiland offensive end. Now corralled by the Lady Hawks with it. Working it to the right wing, Kate Coffin. Coffin inside the box. Working it in close. That shot near the net going to be knocked away from Jenna Murray and knocked back to the near sideline. And now Garcia will get to it. She'll work it back near that midfield line area. Garcia losing traction. Gingrich trying to steal away from her. Garcia still with the ball, though. Her centering pass going to be cut off by Brendan Coyle. Coyle's kick. Cut off this time by Chloe Saracen. Stolen away by Brendan Coyle. Rolls it inside the midfield circle. Now cut off by Jenna Young to the far side for the Lady Bobcats. Young worth it on that far end of the field, working against Kaylin Miller. Pass goes inside the midfield circle this time. And backing it up on that pass to the near side of the sideline, this time corralled by Garcia. Her pass goes to Cropper. Cropper's kick rolls near sideline and across the touch. So Hiland's going to have this throw by Kylie Lapp. 12 minutes to play first half, and Hiland is up 4-0. Last pass going to be knocked off the foot of Destiny Garcia and across the touch. Lapp lobs it in. Couple bounces here. Grab by Kate Kaufman. Kaufman Gets her pass off to Emily Gingrich. Gingrich on that left wing. Backs it up. Working it against Zoe Caldwell. Knocked away by Caldwell and across the touchline. Hiland is going to have this throw about 20 yards away from that near side corner on their offensive end. Throw by a lap. Goes near side corner. Chased down by Emily Gingrich again. Gingrich along the goal line. Gets her cross off near the top of the box. In the foot of the ball is Kaylin Miller. Knocked away from her. Now to the right wing. And some contact outside of the box. Stolen away by Cambridge. Battling for that ball. Ball knocked away near that 30-yard line. Intercepted by Hiland again. Lydia Weaver's pass goes to Boddicker. Boddicker kick near the net. Going to be scooped up by the goalkeeper, Jenna Murray. And Murray will get set to punt it away. Oh, Hiland up 4-0. 11 minutes to play. We're in the first half of action. Punt bounces inside that midfield circle. Here's the kick by Lydia Weaver. Now to keep Boddicker. Boddicker's pass inside the box, chased after Emily Gingrich, but again, grabbing the ball before Gingrich able to get to that ball is going to be goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Murray being aggressive at the keeper position here in this first half. She punts it away, header inside the midfield circle, back into the Hiland offensive end. On the attack again, here's Emily Gingrich. Along the goal line, Gingrich has it knocked away from her. Good job by Cahoon to step in front of that ball. Hiland gets it back. Kick by Kaufman. Rolls back to the opposite side of the field, right wing. Ball lobbed high in the air, goes sailing wide to the right and across the goal line by on the kick by the Lady Hawks. So it'll be a goal kick for Cambridge. Their sixth goal kick of this first half as we near the 10-minute mark. It is the 4-0 Hiland lead. Hiland scoring 3 goals within the first 12 minutes. By Emily Gingrich, Kate Compton, Paige Gertz, and then Krista Miller, a goal at the 22:51 mark of this first half, and Hiland up 4-0. That kick can be a header. Back to the far side of the field by Compton, now inside the box, looking for some room. There's the kick near the net, goes wide to the right again. Nice move that time by Hiland, but the kick bit wide on that kick for Hiland. Another goal kick coming up here for Cambridge. It'll be their 7th goal kick of this first half. And senior goalkeeper Jenna Murray will do the goal kicking for the Lady Bobcats at the 9-minute mark of this first half. Murray with that kick, low-lining kick, being knocked off the foot of Sydney Thompson. Ricochets back to the near sideline. And she's down to the near end of the field by Emily Gingrich. Gingrich works it now left wing. Knocked away from her by Garcia. That'll go across the touch. Hiland's going to have this throw. And it'll be Kylie Lapp with the throw, 10 yards away from that near side corner on their offensive end. That throw goes inside the box from Gingrich. Back to Kylie Lapp. Now to keep Boddicker on the left wing. Boddicker backs up near that 15-yard line. Centering pass by Boddicker near the top of the box. Goes to Paige Gertz. Now stolen away. Goes off the foot of Chloe Saracen. Now stolen back away by Kaylin Miller. Miller's pass near the top of the box, knocked away. Chased down by Boddicker. Goes right past her. She'll chase it back down. Pass to Lydia Mass. This will spread the field goal, Hiland. That pass goes high in the right now. And chased down on the kick by Rihanna Lease down that far side of the field. And finally goes across the touch off of the Lady Hawks. Throw in for Cambridge. 4-0 Hiland lead, 8 minutes to play in this first half. Bobcats working down that far sideline. Stolen away again by Paige Gertz. Nice move by Gertz on the steal. Lobs her kick near the top of the box. Knocked up in the air and getting the foot on that ball is Kate Boddicker. Deflected away back near that 25-yard line over to Riley Crupper. Now to Garcia, back to Crupper. Crupper tries to control it, does so in the kick back near the midfield circle to Chloe Saracen. Back to Garcia. Her kick back inside the circle. It's it over on the kick. Over to Crupper. Back to Garcia. Her kick going to be intercepted by Bryn Coyle now for Hiland. Coyle back the other direction. And bounces it down that near side of the field. Chased down by Cambridge defensively. Lady Bobcats with that kick back near that midfield line. Corralled by Garcia again. And now intercepted by Bryn Coyle. Coyle had it momentarily. Now stolen away by Zoe Cahoon. Coyle again gets the foot on that ball. Knocks it back to the far side of the field. Rihanna Lease trying to chase it down. Keeps it in play. Gets it over to Paige Gertz. Now finally knocked across that touch by Cambridge. Hiland is going to have this throw. 6:45 to play. We're in the first half. 4-0 lead for Hiland. Playing mostly on the Hiland offensive end throughout this first half. Cambridge, anytime they get the ball on the offensive end, it's usually Bryn Coyle. He'll step right in front of that ball, or Mallory Stutzman. And not able to get much past that. And Hiland solid on both ends of the field, as we've seen throughout this season, scoring an average of just over 4.5 goals per game and allowing just under 1 goal per game this year. That ball thrown in and knocked across the touch by Cambridge. Hiland is going to have this throw. That throw in goes over to Hiland's Alex Weaver. Knocks it back that midfield line. Now across the touch, throw in for Cambridge as we near that 6-minute mark of this first half. Hiland coming in at 14-2-1, and Cambridge at 3-9-2. District championship game will be played this Saturday against the site in time to be determined, of course, against either Steubenville Catholic Central or Bishop Rosecrans. A pass goes near side over to Kylie Lapp. Centering pass to Kate Boddicker. And knocked down over to the direction of Lydia Weaver. Weaver's kick going to be over to the top of the box to Kylie Compton. Now left wing to Kylie Lapp. Lapp works inside the box area. Breaks free to nail the goal line and gets a foot on it. Kept in play. Gets a kick off by Lapp. Rolls near the net but knocked away. Back to the near sideline. Not able to get a strong foot on that ball as she got near the goal line. Kicked by Boddicker now inside the box and be knocked away and across the goal line. Off the foot of Cambridge defender Sheila Price. And now it will be a corner kick for Hiland. And for Hiland, this will be their first corner kick of this first half. First corner kick for either team. Under 5 minutes to play, 4-0 Hiland lead. And lining it up will be senior Alex Weaver. Lobs it up in the air, takes a bounce inside the box. Boddicker got a foot on that ball. Now back to Weaver. Weaver lines it near the goal line. Lobs it up in the air. A little cross and knocked in front of that, knocked away. Good job by Cambridge to deflect that away on the strong kick by the Lady Hawks down back near that 25-yard line. Corralled here by Lydia Weaver. From Alex Weaver back to Lydia Weaver. Knocked away across the goal line, I believe, again by Cambridge and Sydney Thompson. And Hiland will have another corner kick. So their second corner kick of this first half. Dangerously close to cashing in on the goal act for a corner kick that last trip. And now it'll be Alex Weaver again to line this kick up. Here's the kick. Lobs it up in the air as it bounces just in front of the net. And getting to the foot of the ball is Krista Miller. Knocked away just outside of the box. Corral near the 20-yard line. Pass left wing goes to Alex Weaver. Weaver near the goal line looking for a cross. And it goes curling into the hands of goalkeeper Jenna Murray. So Murray will corral that. I believe they're going to say that was deflected across the touch before it went into her hands. So it's going to be another corner kick for Hiland. So now their third corner kick of this first half. Weaver again lobs it in the air. And it'll be a header in traffic by leaping Lydia Weaver, but bounces into the hands of goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Murray will punt it away. 3 minutes to play. We're in the first half. Boddicker in traffic, gets a pass off, rolls near the top of the box, scooped up easily by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Murray's kick bounces it near midfield. And knocked up in the air by Rihanna Lease. Lease works short pass, gets it over to Kate Boddicker. Boddicker tries to control it. Working against Destiny Garcia, trying to steal it away. Now knocked back inside that midfield circle. Mallory Stutzman steps in front of the ball. Her pass goes over to Lease. And then cut off. It's off the foot now of Bryn Eubanks to the far sideline. Lease will chase it back down, but she'll knock it across the touch. So throw in for the Lady Bobcats. 4-0 Hiland with 2:22 and counting in this first half from Stewart Field in Coshocton. Short throw in. Knocked away by Elise. As Hiland controls it, and they'll kick lobbed into the offensive end. Went over to Maya Miller, knocked away. Now corralled again by Cambridge near that midfield line. That kick goes off the foot of Saracen. And chased down by Garcia now for the Lady Bobcats. Garcia battling for the ball along with Kylie Coppin. Coppin gets a foot on. Knocked by Garcia to the midfield line. The Riley Crupper. Ball rolls down near sideline and finally across that touch. As it will be off of Kylie Lapp. Cambridge is going to have this throw. Riley Crupper has it about midway into the Cambridge offensive end. Minute and a half to play in this first half. A 4-0 lead for Hiland. Hiland trying to get back to the district championship game for a 5th consecutive year. Thrown by Crupper. It'll be knocked down by Zoe Cahoon. Back to Crupper. About 10 yards away from that near side corner on the Cambridge offensive end. Crupper looking. Gets her pass off. Goes high on the right. Goes off the leg now of Saracen. Knocked off the foot now of Sydney Thompson. Sent away on the kick now by Riley Crupper as it goes bouncing wide right and across the goal line. And it will be a goal kick the other way for Hiland. So one of the few trips we've seen on the Cambridge offensive side of this first half will result in the first goal kick for Hiland in the first half of action. That compares to 7 for Cambridge with 35 seconds to go. Sending the kick now by Brent Coyle. Goes sailing to the far sideline and be knocked down. Now stolen away on the kick back near midfield by Rihanna Lease. Gets it over to Maya Miller. And the freshman with the kick into the Hiland offensive end. Lady Hawks racing it. Kristen Miller with it high on the right side. Near that 10-yard line now for Hiland offensively. And gets a kick off inside the box. It'll be a leaping header by Kylie Coppin. And she'll knock it wide left and across the goal line. Down to the final 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that will do it for the first half. And the halftime score and girls Division III District Semifinal Soccer from Stewart Field in Coshocton. It's Hiland 4 and Cambridge nothing. Back around to recap the first half for you after this on WKLM.
Whether you're shutting down the run or restoring the power in the wake of a storm, it takes pride, courage, and loyalty. At Holmes Wayne Electric, they salute all linemen from the gridiron to the power pole. Visit the Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative Facebook page as they recognize a lineman of the week each week from our local school districts. Holmes Wayne Electric Cooperative, here for our community, proud to power your life.
Vikert Concrete, located on County Road 189 between Benton and Holmesville, specializes in ready-mix concrete and state-approved limestone, sand, and gravel. All mix styles are available, and you can count on fast, dependable delivery and competitive prices. Vikert Concrete has served homes and surrounding counties for over 75 years. Call Vikert Concrete today for all your concrete needs at 674-0038. Remember, for quality concrete, it's Vikert Concrete.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
East Homes Veterinary Clinic in Berlin and Millersburg also owns Pampered Paws in Millersburg and the Red Rough Inn in Berlin. East Homes Veterinary Clinic is there for all your pet needs. Whether it is for veterinary services, grooming, or boarding, there is only one place to call. That's East Homes Veterinary Clinic with locations in Berlin at 893-2057, Millersburg at 674-5591, Pampered Paws 674-7297, or the Red Rough Inn at 893-2057. Stop in today.
You can never go down the wrong trail when you go to Millersburg Tire Service. They have the best brands, along with the most experienced tire experts in the area. When it comes to tires and homes in surrounding counties, pick the right trail and drive the Millersburg Tire Service. They've been getting the job done right for 68 years. That's Millersburg Tire Service, located off State Route 39, east of Millersburg. Call 674-1085.
If you're ready to upgrade the outside look of your home, then look no further than Diamond Coat Building Products at MRV Siding Supply. Diamond Coat Siding is built to last, and it comes with a 30-year no-fade warranty and 30 colors to choose from. Stop by on County Road 623 in Millersburg or call 800-524-7436.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics.
We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Hobron's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
It is halftime at Girls Division III District Semifinal Soccer from Stewart Field in Coshocton, and the Hiland Lady Hawks, the top seed in this district, and also the 18th ranked team in Division III. They have the big sizable lead here at halftime at 4-0 over the number 5 seed Cambridge Lady Bobcats. For Hiland, they would strike first, and a goal by Emily Gingrich that came with 36:38 to play in the first half off the assist by Paige Gertz that gave Hiland a 1-0 lead. And then with 34:51 to play, a goal by Kate Coppin off the assist from Paige Gertz gave Hiland a 2-0 advantage. And then Paige Gertz would get a goal herself, but at the 28-minute mark of the first half, Hiland would take at that point a 3-0 advantage, and then Krista Miller would score after Kate Coppin got a foot on the ball. Krista Miller would finish it off on the kick into the back of the net with 22:51 to go in the first half, and Hiland has a 4-0 lead at the half. Hiland in the first half, by my count, had 11 shots on goal. Cambridge had none. That being the key stat right there is Cambridge and their goalkeeper, Jenna Murray, had 7 keeper saves in the first half. Of course, obviously none for Hiland. And also for Hiland, they had 4 direct kicks. Cambridge had 2. Hiland had 3 corner kicks in the first half, while Cambridge had none. And Hiland also had 1 goal kick the entire first half, while Cambridge had 7 goal kicks. In Hiland, the commanding 4-0 lead here at halftime over Cambridge. Winner moves on to the district championship game. That'll be this Saturday. It'll be at the site and time to be determined against either the number 2 seed Bishop Rosecrans or the number 3 seed Steubenville Catholic Central. Right now, that game is scheduled for 11 a.m. somewhere, but that could be changed depending on what happens with the Hiland boys soccer contest tomorrow night. If they would win, they would not have Hiland boys and girls both playing at the same time, so we'll have to see how that plays out as far as Saturday is concerned. We will just remind you also, though, tomorrow night we'll have boys district semifinal soccer, of course, coming your way, as Hiland will be at Sandy Valley taking on Tusky Valley for that contest. We will be video live streaming that game as well for tomorrow night, courtesy of Claxon Communications, and it'll be on our WKLM Facebook page and also on YouTube for tomorrow night, so stay tuned for that. Also for tomorrow night's in boys district semifinal soccer action. Halftime score once again here from Stewart Field in Coshocton. It is Hiland 4 and Cambridge 0. Back with the second half after this on WKLM.
With tightening budgets and resources, schools face a daunting task these days, providing young people with all they need to equip them for the years ahead. Denko Marketing in Millersburg urges you to support our students and youth in whatever way you can. Whether it's the giving of your time and experience or donating items for use by educators, groups, or clubs, everyone can make a difference. Denko Marketing of Millersburg hopes you're giving back to the young people of today. Denko Marketing of Millersburg, where the business at hand is the business of home.
The Holmes County Chamber of Commerce and Tourism Bureau is proud to support our local athletes. Our mission is to help our members succeed through advocacy, leadership, economic development, innovation, communication, and maintaining our community's identity. Visit www.holmescountychamber.com.
Come to the Coppin Realty and Auctions Berlin, Ohio Real Estate and Contents Live Auction with online bidding on Monday, November 1st at 4 p.m. for contents and 5 p.m. for real estate. This beautiful, well-maintained property in the East Holmes School District includes 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and 2-car garage with contents including the Waltman Pocket Watch and JD Riding Mower at 4889 Parkwood Drive, Millersburg. For more information, contact Pedro Guzman at 330-763-1424. That's the Coppin Realty and Auction Berlin, Ohio Real Estate and Contents live auction with online bidding on Monday, November 1st. Visit Coppin-auctions.com.
Hi, this is Joel Gauss, and I'm pleased to announce the opening of a second Premier Pharmacy location inside Rody's IGA in Millersburg. That's 2 locations to serve Holmes County even better. Most insurance, including all alt care and primetime plans, will be accepted immediately during our soft open. Don't wait until your next doctor's appointment to start experiencing the Premier difference. We can easily transfer your active prescriptions from whatever pharmacy you currently use. That's Premier Pharmacy in Berlin, and now also in Millersburg, your community pharmacy.
Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center continues to offer the convenience of 2 great locations on US 62 in Weinsberg and on County Road 201 in Berlin. The Weinsberg shop will take care of heavy-duty truck and fleet customers from 7 a.m. to midnight, while the Berlin facility will repair auto and light trucks from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Contact them in Weinsberg at 359-5421. Or in Berlin at 674-6970. That's Beachy's Auto Care and Truck Center in Weinsberg and Berlin. Stop in all this week for these great deals at Rody's IGA Marketplace. Get boneless beef chuck roast for $4.79 a pound. Gerber's Chicken Lover's Choice for $3.59 a pound, and 5-pound bag of buttery Yukon Gold potatoes for $1.99 each. They also have pork shoulder western ribs for $1.99 a pound, bulk sausage for $2.99 a pound, boneless beef chuck steak for $4.99 a pound, and Nathan's all beef ranks for $3.99. Don't forget to call 674-7075 for meat, cheese, and party platters at Rody's IGA.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
Once again, this game being video live streamed tonight, courtesy of Claxon Communications. Casey Claxon working the board tonight for the video stream, and also it's Lydia Brady as well as Emma Merriman working the cameras for tonight, providing the nice video that you're seeing on the WKLM Facebook page or also on YouTube. If you're not seeing that right now, well, go to it. You can check out the video for tonight. Of course, you can also listen on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. And, of course, back at the studio tonight, Brandon Bencher, also Araceli Candle, and also Dakota Patterson back at WKLM Sports Central as well. So plenty of ways to listen and also watch for tonight's broadcast for this girls Division III district semifinal matchup. Of course, Hiland has that 4-0 lead. And a reminder also tomorrow night, as I mentioned before, also being video streamed. We'll have boys district semifinal soccer for tomorrow. It'll be Hiland in action against Tusky Valley. It'll be played at Sandy Valley for tomorrow night. So a little more of a drive for tomorrow. As those two teams will square off, we'll have those games, of course, also on YouTube for the video for tomorrow night, also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Airtime tomorrow night, again, right around 6:10 for that contest for tomorrow. Just about ready to get things underway. Of course, this weekend, more playoff football coming away as West Holmes will begin Week 11 on Friday night. As West Holmes will be playing in Knight Stadium as they'll be playing host to Sylvania Southview. We'll have the video live stream for that contest. Airtime 6 p.m. And also Saturday night we'll be video streaming the Garaway playoff game from Garaway as they take on Buckeye Local. It'll be video stream also with airtime approximately 6:15, 6:30 for that for Saturday night. All ready for the start of this second half. And the ball will be lobbed high in the air, and it'll be Hiland going from left to right offensively in the second half. Already on the attack. Here's the kick, right wing to Emily Gingrich on that right side. Here's near side corner with it, near the goal line. Knocked away across the goal line by the Lady Bobcats. That time, and Riley Krupper, and Hiland's going to have a corner kick right off the bat. Hiland got about 3 corner kicks right toward the end of the first half. They'll get one to begin the second half, their 4th corner kick of the game tonight. Just into the second half of action. His kick from the near side of the field will be for Alex Weaver. Her kick lobbed near the side of the box. Getting to the foot of the ball is Paige Gertz, knocked away by Murray to the near sideline. Chased down again by Highland's Alex Weaver. Lobs it near the top of the box and cut off by Garcia. There's the kick, goes sailing wide left, and a strong kick that goes just a bit wide of that goalpost for Hiland from that left wing of the penalty box. Nice opportunity for Hiland on the kick by Mallory Stutzman, who came away from her defender position to play on the offensive end on that particular possession. But it will be a goal kick for Cambridge, their 8th of the night. 4-0 Hiland as we begin the second half of play. Goalkeeper Jenna Murray with that kick. Bounces it middle of the field. Knocked down by Boddicker. She's double-teamed. Stolen away by Garcia. Her kick across midfield going to be cut off by Mallory Stutzman. Knocked high in the air back to the far side of the field. Chased down by Kylie Lapp. Lapp battling for the ball with Riley Crupper. And finally knocked across the touchline. And that'll be off of Lapp. Throw in for Cambridge. Right at that 50-yard line. Ball thrown in. Far side of the field. Krupp will work it. Centering pass. Now corralled by Saracen. Her pass goes high on the left. Now back to Garcia. Her pass near the 25-yard line over to Zoe Caldwell. Knocked high in the air, so it was sailing inside the midfield circle off the leg of Renee Hupp. Now to the far side. Gertz will give chase after the ball for Hiland. She'll work it offensively. Paige Gertz, left wing, stepping in front of the ball, however, for Cambridge is Shayla Price. Gertz will still back away. Gertz inside the box. Knocked away from her as it rolls across that goal line off of Cambridge. And say actually deflected off of the leg of Gertz on that ricochet, and it will be a goal kick for Cambridge. So Hiland will not get the benefit of that call and will not be a corner kick. Instead, the 9th goal kick tonight for the Lady Bobcats. And again, goalkeeper Jenna Murray will have this kick. Low ceiling kick, going to be a little liner deflected off of Kate Kaufman. Knocked down by Gertz. Gertz corrals it. Lobs her kick near the net, goes sailing into the hands of goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Hiland with her 12th shot on goal tonight, and Murray has her 8th keeper save. She'll punt it away. Goes sailing as it bounces inside the midfield circle. Now chased down by Zoe Cahoon. Knocked on the kick by Riley Crupper to the far sideline. Kylie Lapp gets to it defensively for Hiland. She'll allow it to roll across the touch, and now Hiland's going to have this throw. From their defensive end, throw-in goes over the head of Alex Weaver. Now chased down by Gertz, so she'll control it into the offensive side. Gertz near that 40-yard line. Now near the 30-yard line. The pass goes over to Kaufman. Give and go back to Gertz on the left wing. Kick rolls inside the box and now scooped up by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Gertz couldn't quite get around the defender for Cambridge, and Murray will scoop it up, get set to punt it away. Low bouncing kick. Knocked off the leg of Saracen. Lobster kick in front of the midfield circle, intercepted by Kate Boddicker. Boddicker's pass goes near side over to Lydia Mast. Centering pass by Mast now over to the Kaufman. Left wing over to the Lady Hawks, and that kick by Paige Gertz, who is rolling to the top of the box and grabbed on that light kick by Jenna Murray. Will get set to punt this ball away again for Cambridge. Murray's kick bounces it near that midfield line. Inside the circle, and there's a header by Hiland's Lydia Weaver. Now corralled by Mallory Stutzman. Stutzman's pass goes near sideline, chased down by Lydia Mast. Mast kick near that 40-yard line. Over to Emily Gingrich, who controls it. Gingrich trying to work it against midfielder Zoe Caldwell. And Gingrich with a kick, knocked away off the foot of Sydney Thompson. Gingrich gets a foot on that ball, rolls across the touch. It'll be off of who? It's going to be off of Cambridge in Sydney Thompson. Throw in now by Lydia Mast. Goes near side over to Gingrich. Knocked back near midfield to Garcia. Cut off again by Mallory Stutzman. Her pass goes near side and knocked down again, where it's going to be chased down by the Lady Hawks on that kick by Lydia Weaver. Goes into the offensive end. Gets it over to Kate Kaufman. Right wing on the pass now over to Gingrich. Back over to Kaufman inside the box. Kaufman got a foot on that ball. Keeps it in play. Along the goal line, Kaufman looking for a cross. Gets her cross off. That'll be a header to the right corner of that net. No, a bit wide right. Nice play by Kaufman. Nifty footwork to get around the defender, around the goal line. Got the cross off. She found Gertz. Gertz had the header, but a bit wide on that header and across the goal line. So just that close from getting that 5th goal. Instead, a goal kick for Cambridge, their 5th of the night, and that'll be their 3rd goal kick of the second half. Hiland is up 4-0. That was the score at halftime. Just under 35 minutes to play in the second half. Jenna Murray is going to have this kick. Sails it up in the air. Goes off the foot of Saracen. Stolen away again by Alex Weaver. Now corralled by Lydia Weaver. Weaver's kick goes high and left to Alex Weaver. Her kick going to be cut off on the kick back to the far sideline. And off the foot of Kylie Lapp, there's a whistle going to be blown. It's going to be a handball on Cambridge. Indirect kick for Hiland will be there first. Placed that ball just outside of the box. With just under 34 minutes in counting, we're in the second half of play. Lydia Weaver lobs it high in the air. It goes sailing into the hands of the goalkeeper, and that is Jenna Murray. So she'll snatch it away. And she'll now get the punt back near that midfield line. Goes to the far side of the line. And chasing after that ball, Kylie Lapp. Some contact with Lapp along with Cambridge's Chloe Saracen. And they'll call that foul on Saracen. It'll be a direct kick for Hiland. This will be their sixth from about that 40-yard line. Lapp with that kick down the far side of the field goes over to Lydia Weaver, who works at left wing. Weaver near the goal line, and ball rolls a bit too strong and finally across the goal line. Couldn't quite turn the corner. And it'll be a goal kick now for Cambridge. This will be their 11th of the night. This game being video live streamed courtesy of Claxon Communication team of Casey Claxon, Lydia Brady, and also Emma Merriman tonight. You can go to the WKLM Facebook page or also on the YouTube page. You can check out full video of tonight's broadcast. Of course, we're also on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. Araceli Candle, also Dakota Patterson, and Brandon Bitcher back at the studio tonight for that. Hiland with the ball, with the kick is going to be Lydia Weaver. Over to Kylie Lapp, back to Weaver. Weaver works it now to the left wing. Now back to that far side corner. Weaver will lob it high in the air, goes sailing inside the box. Leaping header attempt by Gingrich. She missed it. Knocked away by Garcia, and that'll bounce to the near sideline. Garcia against Gingrich, gets her pass off, cut off by Lydia Mast. Now over to Gingrich. Her kick ricochets off of Cambridge, and that being Sydney Thompson as it goes across the goal line, and now a corner kick for Hiland. This will be their fifth corner kick of the night, their second corner kick of the second half. With 31-40 in counting, 4-0 Hiland lead. And as has been the case throughout the night, it's going to be senior defender Alex Weaver who had this corner kick for Hiland. Lobs it near the goal line. A header back to that near side corner, but goes right back across the goal line, I believe. No, it'll stay in play for Alex Weaver. Looking for the official to make sure she'll lob it near the net. Going to be snatched away by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Nice strong kick by Lydia Weaver. She knocked it right into the hands of goalkeeper Jenna Murray. I should say off the kick of Alex Weaver that time. That'll be the 14th shot on goal tonight, the 10th keeper saved by Cambridge. Hiland has it. Back on the attack, the pass goes to the right wing, which is going to be chased down by Emily Gingrich. Gingrich will get a nice move on the pass back to the right wing, corralled by Olivia Mast. Right wing back to Emily Gingrich. Gingrich lobs it in front of the net, and a leaping header goes high over the goalpost again off of Paige Gertz. Another cross opportunity. Gertz cutting in there and just a bit high on that connection. But a nice play for the Lady Hawks. It will be a goal kick for Cambridge. It'll be their 12th of the night. Winner of this game moves on to face either the 2-seed Bishop Rosecrans or the 3-seed Steubenville Catholic Central this Saturday in the district championship game. Of course, location yet to be determined. Right now scheduled for 11 a.m. That time could get changed. So we'll have to see how that plays out for this week. Hiland Boys also will be video streaming that game for tomorrow night as the Hiland Boys will be in action against Tusky Valley in district semifinal soccer from Sandy Valley. Here's the goal kick for Jenna Murray. Sails it up in the air. Going to be knocked down by Hiland's Lydia Weaver. That pass goes to Alex Weaver. Weaver's pass goes high on the right side over to Kylie Coffin. Back to Alex Weaver. Weaver lobs it inside the box. Who's sailing again into the hands of goalkeeper Jenna Murray. Murray punts it away. Bounces inside the midfield circle. Chased down now by Zoe Cahoon. Intercepted by Bryn Coyle. Inside the circle goes over to Lydia Weaver. Down to the near sideline. Cambridge trying to control that ball. Saracen with their pass goes over to Garcia. Now to Zoe Cahoon. Back over to Garcia on the left wing. Destiny Garcia spins away from the defender for Cambridge. Rolls it, lobs it near the top of the box. Knocked backwards, back near that 30-yard line. And with it now is Kaylin Miller. She works at her kick into the offensive end. Goes to Kylie Kaufman. Back to Kaylin Miller. Her pass goes behind her. Now to Alex Weaver. Back to Kylie Kaufman. Knocked back the other way by Cambridge. And Renee Hupp back inside the midfield circle. That's a header by Lydia Weaver. Knocks it back to the far side of the field. Down to Kylie Lapp. Lapp gets a foot on that ball, working against Jenna Young. Her kick down the far side of the field now, knocked up back to the far sideline by Cambridge. That goes rolling across the touch. And the throw in here for Hiland comes with 28-20 and counting in the second half. Throw in bounces to the far end. Chased down by Kaylin Miller. Miller on the left wing gets a pass off. And finally knocked across that touch. And again, to be off of Cambridge, Highland's going to have this throw. Kylie Lapp will throw it in, the junior defender. Lobs it, knocked down to the far side corner by Renee Hupp. Near the flag. Gets a foot on that ball. Up defensively, gets a pass off. Goes to the far sideline over to Jenna Young. Young splits the double team. That ball going to be intercepted by Alex Weaver. Now cut off by Cambridge. That kick going to be cut off again by Highland. That pass goes to Kylie Compton. Back in the right wing. Over to Lydia Weaver. Now on the near side of the pass. Over to Weaver again. Her kick near the top of the box will be cut off by Saracen. Works it on that kick. Battling with Kylie Compton. She'll steal it away. Compton there at the top of the box. Knocked back down. Gets a foot on that ball again. Compton the pass left wing. Now ball knocked inside the box by Lapp. Gets over to a cunning Maya Miller, who knocks it to the back of the net. That's the freshman, Maya Miller. Off the deflection inside the box. Had a look at it, and she cashed in. Maya Miller comes with 27:05 to play here in the second half. And that'll give Highland a 5-0 lead. Off their 16th shot on goal tonight. So that's the first goal of the second half by the Lady Hawks. And the freshmen getting into the act. As play resumes, Cambridge will have it. 5-0 Highland. Ball knocked to the near sideline. Destiny Garcia will corral it for Cambridge. Her centering pass will be intercepted by Kaylin Miller. Miller with the pass off at midfield. Gets it over to Alex Weaver. Now to Kylie Coppin into the Highland offensive end near that 40-yard line. 10 yards in, centering pass. Gets it over to Maya Miller. Miller gets a foot on that ball. Knocked away by Bryn Eubanks. Now stepped in front of by Lydia Weaver. Weaver into the middle of the field, knocked away from her. Back near that midfield line, Saracen with that kick into the offensive end. They'll be cut off again by Highland on the kick by Mallory Stutzman. Goes inside the circle. That kick by Kaylin Miller goes to the far sideline. And now to Kylie Lapp. We'll give and go on the pass to the far side of the field. Lapp working it against the midfielder, knocked away back near that midfield line. Gets over to Riley Krupper for Cambridge. Her kick offensively deflected back by Bryn Coyle to the far sideline. Now Krupper gets a foot on it, but a bit too strong, and it goes across the touchline. So Highland will have this throw midway into their defensive end on that far side of the field. Under 26 minutes to play, second half. Highland is in command, up 5-0, looking to move on to the district title game for a fifth consecutive year. In ball lobbed in. And on the far sideline, knocked across the touch by Highland, so Cambridge is going to have this throw. And that kick by Saracen to the far end, going to be intercepted. Now he gets the foot on it once again. Here's the kick down to the far end. Cut off by the Lady Hawks. And finally knocked across that touch will be a throw in for Highland in sophomore Lydia Mast. Mast will lob it. Still on that far side of the field. And battling for that ball, Cambridge will take it. Centering pass cut off again by Highland. They'll work it back near that midfield line. Kick by Lydia Weaver rolls into the offensive end. Going after the ball, Kylie Coppin. Coppin gets to it on that right wing inside the box. Coppin battling for possession of that ball, falls down. Some contact, no foul, outside of the box. And finally, chasing after Compton, trying to get to that ball, battling along with Cambridge's Sydney Thompson. Good contact really on both sides, but finally the call, the whistle on Compton. It'll be a direct kick for Cambridge. Maybe see neither player had the advantage before that, but the advantage that time for the Cambridge player and Sydney Thompson will be a direct kick for Cambridge as a result. That kick knocked down by Kylie Coppin to the near sideline. Battling to get Sydney Thompson. Stolen away back to Garcia. Garcia looks up for Cambridge defensively. Push-off called against Hiland. And a direct kick for Cambridge. This will be their fourth direct kick of the night, their second of the second half. Hickbar Garcia bounces it inside the circle. Ricochets on the kick, goes sailing high in the air. That time by the Lady Hawks as it bounces into the Hiland offensive end. The ball rolls from Maya Miller's foot and intercepted now by Renee Hupp. Cut off again on the left wing by Lydia Mast as it knocks back near that 35-yard line. Corralled again by the Lady Hawks. Here's a kick by Kaylin Miller. Gets it over to Bryn Yoder. Now in the game now for Hiland, the freshman. Knocked back to the far side. Yoder works it now with 23:18 to play, second half. Back in the left wing in the penalty box. Rolls inside the box. Stepping in front of that ball, going to be defender Shayla Price for Cambridge. Price trying to control it. Gets the kick away. Knocked down, knocked high in the air. And the strong kick now off the foot of Zoe Cahoon back near midfield. And there to intercept again. Hiland has it. And the kick by McKenna Schleiball. Has it knocked away by Riley Krupper. Stolen away by Lydia Weaver. Weaver works it near midfield. Her kick goes near side of the field to Kylie Coppin. Coppin had it momentarily. Now stolen back away by Sydney Thompson. Thompson has it for the Bobcats. Off the foot of Coppin, who goes down, rolls across the touch. Off of Cambridge, through in for Hiland. 22.5 to play, second half, 5-0 Lady Hawks. That throw in by the Lady Hawks, and Rihanna Lease goes near side of the field to Kylie Coppin, knocked across the touch by Cambridge again. Lease will throw this in again. Near about that 15-yard line on the Hiland offensive side. Lease lobs it right wing, bounces over the head of Kaylin Miller. Miller will have it kicked high in the air, or was it flexed to the opposite side of the field? She worked it inside that box. Knocked away. Intercepted by the Lady Hawks. In traffic again. Knocked off the foot of Shayla Price. And now a strong kick goes sailing back near midfield off of Cambridge. She's down by Hiland. Centering pass. Corralled by the Lady Hawks and Lydia Weaver. Weaver has it over to Kaylin Miller. Miller tries to weave through the defense. Cut off instead by Bryn Eubanks. And then corralled by Zoe Calhoun. Back over to Destiny Garcia. Her kick intercepted by Bryn Coyle, who lobs it in the air. And knocked back down again by Maya Miller. Corralled by Bryn Eubanks. Her kick back near midfield. Chased down on the kick this time into the opposite end for Cambridge. Bryn Coyle going after the ball. Corralled by Riley Krupper. Krupper to the far side corner. Her kick lobbed inside the box. Knocked down again by Mallory Simpson back to the far sideline. Coyle will knock it down that far into the field near that 30-yard line. And she'll kick it away from her own goal and across that touch instead. The off of Cambridge, and Hiland's going to have this throw as we near the 20-minute mark of the second half. All Hiland up 5-0 in the girls Division III district semifinal soccer matchup from Stewart Field in Coshocton. Winner taking on either the 2-seed Bishop Rosecrans or the 3-seed Steubenville Catholic Central in the district title game this Saturday. Throw in going to be a header right back across the touch. Throw in again for Hiland. At midfield, again, a header going to be knocked down. They'll keep it in play this time around. Mallory Simpson's kick knocked away by Cahoon, and she'll chase it back down to the far end of the field. Knocked away by Stutzman again, deflected across the touch, and it will be a throw-in. Cambridge going to have this throw on their offensive side near that 10-yard line. There's the whistle. Throw in going to be, again, intercepted by the Lady Hawks on that kick by Gertz, knocked away. and chased down near the top of the box. Hiland with it defensively. Mallory Sismo a step in front of that ball. Good job by her to get to it. Gets her kick off there to the 30-yard line. Corralled by Gertz inside the midfield circle. She's off to the races on the kick into the Hiland offensive end. Kate Coppin trying to get to that ball. She'll do so. Coppin races it near the 10-yard line. Now near the left wing. Coppin near the goal line. Gets her cross off. Goes to Gertz. Knocked away from the net area for Cambridge. And here's the kick near the net again. Going to go to the back of the net that time. A goal for Hiland. Inside the box there to get to that ball and getting the foot on that ball. For the Lady Hawks, they'll get that goal and they'll take a 6-0 lead. That time, Kate Coppin able to get that off the ricochet, and that comes with 19:19 to play in the second half. Kate Coppin has her second goal of the night. And the Lady Hawks, they'll be their 17th shot on goal tonight. Kate Coffin, the junior forward for Hiland, and cash it in for a second time this evening. 6-0 Hiland. Play resumes here. Garcia has it for Cambridge into the offensive end. Garcia on that left wing. Controls it, spins away from the defense, gets a pass off. Intercepted by Hiland. That kick goes near side. Now over to Emily Gingrich. Gingrich near midfield, works it into the across the midfield line area. Going to be cut off again by Renee Hupp. And with it, stepping in front of the ball, Rihanna Lease, but knocked away into the Cambridge offensive side. Now to Garcia. Garcia's kick from that left wing in the penalty box goes wide left and across the goal line. So it will be a goal kick for Hiland, just their second goal kick of the night. 6-0 Lady Hawks. Looking to move on again in tournament action to the district title game this Saturday. Site and time to be determined. Kick will be sent away on to the far end of the field and knocked back over to Kate Boddicker near the 30-yard line. She'll up it back near the midfield line. Now to Maya Miller. Miller had it, knocked it back to the far side of the field. Going to be cut off before it got to Gertz by Cambridge. That kick going to be corralled here by Riley Krupper. Cambridge on the attack again. Sent back the other way, and a strong kick the other direction by Mallory Stutzman. Chased down to the offensive side by Paige Gertz. Gertz will work it to the near 10-yard line for Hiland offensively near the top of the box. Gertz still with it, controls it. Gertz looking for some room. Still works it, lost it near the net, going to be into the left corner of that net. Good job by Gertz, controlling that ball, found the angle she wanted outside of the box, and she drilled it to the left corner of the net, and she gets the goal. Paige Gertz gives Hiland a 7-0 lead, 17:07 to play in the second half. We'll take a timeout. This is District Semifinal Soccer on WKLM.
Are you tired of wasting money on your home energy bills? Let Home Siding Contractors show you just how affordable replacing your windows can be. Provia has developed a reputation within the vinyl replacement window industry for having the best features and options. The Provia Endure and Aspect windows are as stunningly beautiful as they are energy efficient, and over time will pay for themselves. Call Home Siding Contractors today to set up your free in-home evaluation by calling 888-725-6619.
Home Siding Contractors.
7-0 advantage. 16:25 and counting here in the second half. Of course, with that running clock, they'll continue to run the clock even when a goal is scored now. Mostly a running clock in soccer anyway, but it does a running clock even when a goal is scored, where normally the clock would stop in that situation with this more than a 6-goal lead here into the second half for Hiland. And Hiland, with that 7-0 lead, with 16 minutes to play now in the second half of action. All Hiland tonight, they scored 4 goals in the first half and 3 more goals in the second half. And Hiland will indeed be moving on to the district championship this Saturday. The reminder, we'll have more tournament action coming away tomorrow night. The boys will be taking on Tusky Valley from Sandy Valley. We'll be video streaming that game as well, courtesy of Claxon Communications. And it'll be airtime about 6:10, game time at 6:30. Of course, video streaming the game tonight as well, courtesy of Claxon Communications with Casey Claxon, Lydia Brady, and also Emma Merriman providing the video feed for tonight. Ball bounces it near side to Emily Gingrich, who breaks free for Hiland offensively once again on that right wing. Gingrich with it on that right wing of the box. Gets a pass off, goes to Rihanna Lease. Centering pass by Elise finds her teammate. That kick near the net going to be corralled off the foot of Highland's Bryn Yoder, but grabbed on by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. So Murray will get set to punt this ball away. Under 15 minutes to play. Inside the circle, header back the other direction by Lydia Weaver. Now to Boddicker. Boddicker goes down. A little shove, but no call. Goes to the far sideline. That kick goes into the Cambridge offensive side. Knocked down again by Mallory Stutzman. Stutzman rolls it inside the circle. Goes to the near side with the pass. Corralled by Emily Gingrich. And Gingrich thought it was across the touch. Got stepped away from it. And Garcia steals it away instead. Knocks it inside the box the other direction, and a diving grab by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities, but good aggressive play that time by the goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Of course, the junior for Highland. She'll get set to punt it away. There's a header by Lydia Weaver. Corralled by Cambridge on the kick. Is a rolling near the top of the box. Again, a sliding grab by goalkeeper Itzel Guzman. Good job that time as she corralled it before Cambridge had a chance to get a foot on that ball. And she'll now punt it away. And bounces into that 40-yard line. Who's off the foot of Bryn Yoder. Her pass goes to Emily Gingrich. Knocked across the touch by Cambridge's Cindy Thompson. Gingrich will have this throw at about 10 yards into the Highlands offensive side. Gingrich will check out, it looks like. Highland will get a few more subs in. Highland going to be picking up also their 15th victory. That will tie the single-season school record they got 2 years ago, of course, in 2019, where they finished up with 15 wins on the season. And Highland going to match that with the most wins in school history this season. And Highland's had quite a run here the last 5 years or so in girls soccer. And it keeps on going. And Highland with it now with the Kylie Lapp with it high on the right side toward that near side corner. Her pass gets it over to teammate Jennifer Miller, the freshman. In the game now for Highland. Back to Kylie Lapp near that goal line. Lapp looking for a cross, but kicks it across the goal line. Can't quite turn the corner on that kick, and it'll be a goal kick for Cambridge, their 13th of the night. Twelve and a half to go. And Highland again, that 7-0 lead over Cambridge. Similar result as to last year when Highland won 7-1 over Cambridge to knock them out of tournament play. Goalkeeper Jenna Murray to line it up. Her kick, low lining kick, going to be knocked down by Bryn Yoder. Knocked to the near sideline, chased back down by the Lady Hawks. There to get to it near midfield is Kylie Lapp. Gets around Destiny Garcia. Gets her pass off to Lydia Weaver now. Weaver's pass goes right wing. Chased down defensively by Sydney Thompson. And knocked away by Cahoon back near midfield. Stepping in front of that ball for Highland. Now stolen away is by Cahoon. Cahoon's kick. Chased back down by Gingrich. Past Gingrich. Now Cahoon has it on the left wing. Cahoon inside the box. Rolls her kick in front of the net, but scooped up easily by Itzel Guzman. As Cambridge trying to get on the offensive attack. And that's really the first I've had a shot on goal at all this time tonight for Cambridge. But easily scooped up by Guzman, and she'll punt it away. 11:20 to go. Highland up 7-0. The kick goes into the Highland offensive side. Breaking free. And Maya Miller on the left wing. Already one goal tonight. She has it taken away from her by Renee Hupp, who knocks it across the touchline. And a throw-in for the Lady Hawks. Ball lobbed in. Couple of bounces here to the far side corner. And the ball will bounce inside the box on that kick from the far sideline and corralled by goalkeeper Jenna Murray. She'll punt it away. Inside the circle, header back to the near side of the field by Lydia Weaver. Cut off by Garcia. Cambridge with it. And the Garcia's kick into the offense and goes right past her teammate Zoe Cahoon. Not the other way by Mallory Stutzman at midfield. Here's the kick by Highland's Bryn Yoder. Inside the circle goes to Lydia Weaver. Now back to the far sideline. And with it, off to the races on that far end. Going to be McKenna Schlebel to the left wing. Schlebel near the goal line, finally rolls across the goal line. On that kick, I believe may have been deflected. It'll be off of Cambridge. Hiland's going to have a corner kick. This will be their 6th corner kick tonight. It'll be their 3rd corner kick of the second half. Cambridge has not had a corner kick at all this evening. They'll line it up for that far side of the field with under 10 minutes to go. 7-0 Hiland lead. And getting back into the game for Hiland to do the corner kicking, as she has throughout the night, will be senior Alex Weaver. Weaver with this kick. Low bouncing kick inside the box. Then the top of the box, that kick goes wide to the right. And across the goal line by Kaylin Miller. So it will be a goal kick for Cambridge, their 14th goal kick of the night. A 7-goal lead for the Lady Hawks. Came in having scored 80 goals of the year, allowing just 14. And they continue that dominance tonight. Up to 87 goals in the year and have not hurt that goals allowed average here tonight with that shutout so far. That kick knocked up in the air, takes a bounce near that 35-yard line. Stolen away by Garcia. She works it inside the midfield circle for Cambridge. Her kick can be knocked up in the air off the foot of Bryn Coyle. A couple bounces in front of the circle. Garcia gets a foot on that ball. Gets her pass off over to Saracen. Pass high on the right side. Knocked high in the air again by Coyle as it bounces inside that circle. Chased down on the kick to the near sideline by Kaylin Miller over to Maya Miller. Her kick cut off by Cambridge's Sydney Thompson. Goes to the near side. Stolen back away by Hiland on that kick. Goes across that touch, and it will be a throw-in for Hiland. Kylie Lapp will have this throw. Short throw goes to the near side corner. Gets it over to Jennifer Miller, the freshman. Her kick inside the box, knocked back to the near sideline. Corralled by Lapp. Lapp, centering pass. Off of Kayla Miller's foot. Now Alex Weaver trying to get a foot on that ball, knocked away from her to the left wing. Intercepted by Lydia Mast, goes to Alex Weaver. Her kick goes to the far side corner. Chased down by McKenna Schlabel. Her kick rolls along the goal line to Maya Miller, but Miller can't keep it in place. It goes off of her foot and across the goal line. And it will be a goal kick for Cambridge, their 15th of the night. Just 2 goal kicks by comparison for Hiland, as the play has been, of course, primarily on the Hiland offensive side throughout the night. 7.5 to go. All Hiland up 7-0. That kick knocked down by Alex Weaver. Hiland back on their offensive end. That pass goes to McKenna Schlabel, but the whistle blown, offsides call, go the other direction for Cambridge. Hiland 14-2-1 entering this game, going for their 13th consecutive victory. Cambridge at 3-9-2 entering this contest tonight. That kick by Jenna Murray, the goalkeeper, lobs it up there near midfield, knocked down. And back to the far sideline. McKenna Schlabel back on the attack to the left wing. It'll be stepped in front of by Shayla Price. Price near the goal line defensively. Schlabel with that kick. Chased back down by Kaylin Miller. Knocked down on the kick, now deflected across that touchline. Hiland's going to have this throw near that 20-yard line on the Hiland offensive end. 6.5 minutes to play and counting in the second half. Hiland a 12-0 winner over Edison to open up tournament play, and now up 7-0 here in tournament game number 2. That ball thrown in, knocked across the touch. It'll be off of Cambridge's Renee Hupp, throw in for Hiland near that, just inside that 10-yard line on their offensive end. Short throw near the goal line. And knocked across the goal line. I believe going to be off of Hiland, they're going to say. So it'll be a goal kick for Cambridge. Their 16th of the night. Four goals for Hiland that first half. 3 more goals in the second half. And Jenna Murray with that kick, low bouncing kick. Be knocked back down. Into the front of the ball, Kayla Miller's pass goes high on the right side, goes over to Hiland's Jennifer Miller. Miller to that near side corner. Gets the foot on around the goal line. Stepping in the front of the ball, going to be Sydney Thompson defensively. Jennifer Miller gets the foot on it and steals it away again. Near the top of the box, the pass goes to Kaylin Miller. And now to Hiland's Lydia Mast. Mast with the kick, bouncing wide right in across the goal line. Got a foot on that ball, and she was able to spin away from the defender, but a bit wide right on that kick, and a goal kick for Cambridge will be their 17th. Hiland, another tough schedule throughout the season, but didn't matter. Still with the 15 wins that they'll get with this victory here this evening, and a good chance they'll be taking on that Bishop Rosecrans team as they have so many times here during the tournament trail. And of course, they got the better of the Bishops there last year. That kick knocked back down. Cambridge into the offensive end. Breaking free is Zoe Cahoon. On to the left wing inside the box. Cahoon works it in close and stepped in front of by Brendan Coyle. Cahoon with the kick and be knocked into the back of the net for Cambridge. They'll get the goal. So their first goal of the night, Cahoon connecting with her teammate, and they will get a goal to make it a 7-1 ball game. So Cambridge finally able to get on the board here with that goal late into the second half. Riley Crupper, where she's been active tonight offensively, just not able to get any goals to show for it. That time she does with 4:10 to play in the second half. Riley Crupper. Just their second shot on goal tonight for Cambridge. And Cahoon, she had the assist. So play resumes here under 4 minutes to go. Some contact, no whistle. As that ball ricochets back near that 40-yard line. So Cambridge on the board now, a 7-1 Hiland lead. Ball knocked across that touch. And it will be a throw-in. Just shy of that midfield line, short throw. There was Stutzman, knocked down. Ricochets across that touch. Off for the Lady Bobcats. Hiland again with the throw with about 3 minutes to play here in the second half. Ball lobbed in, be knocked down, and rolls across the touch off of Stutzman. It'll be a throw in for the Lady Bobcats. That throw goes off the leg of Cambridge's Claire Inley as it went across that touch. Final 2:45 to play. Call a direct kick for the Lady Hawks. They'll be their 7th tonight. Short kick goes near that 30-yard line. Official stopping play. You're going to have to redo this kick. Ball placed just ahead of that 35-yard line on the Hiland offensive end on that far side of the field. There's the whistle, and now the kick. The kick goes to Kaylin Miller. Double team, knocked away from her. Lydia Mast gets a foot on that ball. She'll keep it on the Hiland offensive end. Mast, near the 20-yard line, gets a pass off to the far side. McKenna Stayball works it now left wing. And finally knocked across that touchline. Away from Kylie Coppin across the touch. Will be a throw-in for Hiland right near that flag on the far side corner on the Hiland offensive end. 1:45 to play. Short throw knocked down by Kylie Coppin along the goal line. Her pass near the top of the box to Kaylin Miller. Pass goes to the near side of the field to Rihanna Lease. Lease, with their shot going to be deflected off of Cambridge, and it goes ricocheting across the goal line. And Hiland racing away as if it's going to be a goal kick. I don't see how it could be. It's got to be a corner kick, and it will be. So Hiland will have a corner kick from that near side. It'll be their 7th corner kick of the night with 1:09 to go. Hiland is up 7-1. Looking to wrap up this district semifinal matchup with a victory and move on to the district championship game on Saturday. Under a minute to play. Here's the kick, rolling inside the box, deflected back to the near side corner. Kick knocked high in the air on that kick by Bryn Yoder, who had the corner kick as well, goes to the far side of the field. 40 seconds to go. And a Kaylin Miller. And knocked away by Cambridge. It'll be corralled here by the Lady Bobcats. Chloe Saracen with that kick back inside the circle. Brendan Coyle there to intercept. Her pass goes to the far side. 20 seconds to go. Back to the far sideline, to the far side corner. Hiland with it again. Coppin, past one defender. 12 seconds. Inside the box, Cambridge. Step in front of the ball going to be Shayla Price. Down to the final 5 seconds of this one. Down to the final 2-1, and that will do it. And Hiland is going to get a 7-1 victory tonight over the Cambridge Lady Bobcats. Hiland will now match a single-season school record with 15 wins as they go to 15-2-1, matching the win total they had in 2019. They've now won 13 straight, and Hiland will move on to the district championship for a 5th consecutive year this Saturday against either the Steubenville Catholic Central or the Bishop Rosecrans. Cambridge will end their tournament run with a record of 3-10-2, snapping the 2-game winning streak. Again, Hiland is a winner by a score of 7-1 over Cambridge. Back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your...
I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics.
District semifinal soccer from Stewart Field in Coshocton. Of course, Hiland able to get a win in convincing fashion, 7-1 over Cambridge to move on to the district championship game this Saturday. For Hiland, 4 goals scored in the first half. The first by Emily Gingrich came with 36:38 to play off the assist from Paige Gertz. As for Hiland, it was for them sophomore Emily Gingrich to give them a 1-0 lead. And then Kate Kaufman was score with 34:51 to play off the assist from Paige Gertz. And Kate Kaufman, the junior forward, gave Hiland a 2-0 lead. Then with 28 minutes to play in the first half, Paige Gertz would score herself. As for Paige Gertz, for her, the senior forward for Hiland, gave Hiland a 3-0 lead. And they cap off the first half scoring with 22:51 to play. And a goal this time coming through for the Lady Hawks was Kristen Miller. And Kristen Miller, the junior forward, gave Hiland a 4-0 halftime lead. More scoring for Hiland in the second half, as with 27:05 to play in that second half, it'll be freshman Maya Miller to give Hiland a 5-0 lead. Then with 19:19 to go, Kate Kaufman would score for her second goal of the game. Hiland at that point led by a score of 6-0, and then Paige Gertz, her second goal of the game, came with 17:07 to play. Hiland led 7-0 at that point. The lone goal by Cambridge tonight, and that was by Riley Krupper with 4:10 to play in the second half off the assist by Zoe Cahoon. And that would be the only goal of the night for Cambridge, and Hiland wins it by a final score of 7-1. Final numbers had Hiland with a total of 18 shots on goal compared to just 2 shots on goal by Cambridge. Cambridge had 11 keeper saves by their goalkeeper and Jenna Murray, while Hiland goalkeeper Itzel Guzman had 1 keeper save on the night. Hiland had 7 direct kicks, while Cambridge had 4, and Hiland had 7 corner kicks on the night. No corner kicks for Cambridge for them on the evening. Cambridge also finished up with a total of 17 goal kicks compared to just 2 goal kicks for Hiland, and Hiland wins it by a score of 7-1. For the Hiland Lady Hawks, they'll move on to the district championship game this Saturday with a site and time to be determined against either the number 2 seed Bishop Rosecrans or the number 3 seed Steubenville Catholic Central. That game's scheduled right now for 11 a.m. Then it could change depending on the situation with the Hiland boys tomorrow night. If they would also win, they are scheduled also to play at 11 a.m., so they would not have them play at the same time to allow fans to get to both of those games. So there could be an adjusted time depending on how things play out for tomorrow, and we'll have to see later in the week to see when they'll play that game for Saturday's district championship game. Of course, we'll have that game for you either way here on WKLM. Do want to remind you also that for tomorrow, we'll have that boys district semifinal soccer matchup as Hiland will be in action against Tusky Valley over at Sandy Valley. We'll be also video streaming that game as well, courtesy of Claxon Communications. We'll have that for you on YouTube and give you a link there on Facebook if we can as well. That'll be coming your way tomorrow night, as well as on FM 95.3 and WKLM-FM.com. So don't miss that for the boys team in action for Hiland for tomorrow night. That'll wrap things up for us from Stewart Field in Coshocton. Special thanks back at WKLM Sports Central to Brandon Bencher, as well as also back there, Araceli Candle, and also Dakota Patterson as well. And also thanks to our Claxon Communication team providing the video feed for tonight, that being Casey Claxon, Lydia Brady, and also Emma Merriam providing the video live stream tonight on Facebook as well as YouTube. Again, the final score tonight in girls Division III District Semifinal Soccer from Coshocton. Hiland will match the single-season school record with 15 wins. They go to 15-2-1 and have won 13 straight as they win it by a final score of 7-1 over the Cambridge Lady Bobcats. So long, everybody.
With unpredictable power outages affecting homeowners more frequently than ever, Generac's best-selling home standby generators are designed to protect your home and family from extended power failures. This is Kerry Taylor inviting you to partner with Millersburg Electric and Generac for a free in-home assessment to identify the right generator for your backup power and financial needs. Power you control with peace of mind from Millersburg Electric, Ohio's premier Generac generator dealer. Call today or visit millersburgelectric.com.
This is Raleigh Mast. I'm a fleet mechanic with Yoder Lumber Logistics. We are a truckload carrier and broker servicing customers east of the Rocky Mountains. We have a fleet of late model equipment specializing in flatbed and Conestoga freight. At Yoder Lumber Logistics, we take pride in offering our customers fast and friendly service at competitive rates for all their inbound and outbound needs. Give us a call today at 330-893-3131.